I believe we should be advocating for immigration reform in order to make sure and ensure that all of our families stay together, and including the children, because they too deserve a quality education and to have a career, so they are going to be positive contributors to our society.
As educators, the members of the Oregon School Employees Association and the American Federation of Teachers are working to reclaim the promise of public education on the behalf of all children. Immigration reform is an important thing for us because it affects the children. We have families that are broken up because of deportation. What that does is it has a negative effect on the child, which obviously impacts their ability to learn. And so what we find ourselves having to do is spending more time dealing with the emotional needs of the child rather than what we need to be focusing on, which is, of course, education.
Let us remember those who have died for justice, for they have given us life. Help us love even those who hate us so we can change the world.
Because kids not only thinking about how academic levels will raise up, but they're thinking about their dad or mom. They might not get back home.
And I think this fear of not really being sure whether your parents will be there one day from another is kind of instilled in the communities.
Hermanos y hermanas, aquí está su promesa. You know, I have students that are AB students from the beginning, from the time they get here. Their parents brought them here, and they have wonderful grades, high grade point averages, and they're not able to get scholarships to go to college because of their immigration status.
There are extremists in our state who are trying to overturn the driver's card law that we passed here in Oregon in 2013. They wanted to play on fear and they wanted to play on prejudice. We cannot let that happen.
Personally, in high school, I had to drop out of 2 of my classes to drive my dad to and from work, and I think students should not have to do that.
It's great to be with you on this May Day, a day that is so rich with the history of workers coming together to fight for their rights.
Having representatives, having unions, having OSEA here with us, other organizations that affiliates with our values, with the fight, with the justice that we want to serve in our communities.
Because no one individual can do it alone. The more people you have, the more voices you have united as one to force the issue and have some action taken on it.
Morally, it's a basic human right to be heard and to share what they have to contribute to our society. It is very rich.